What is up, guys? The Great Wall back again with another video. Today we are here with another Add a Legend challenge, and today it is going to be the Los Angeles Angels. This is a team that right now they have some decent players, but they're not great, like at all. They're very bad. Very historic franchise though. They did win the World Series in I think it was 2001, 2002, in that region somewhere. So been over 20 years. We're going to keep adding legends to this team until they get the job done. Well, actually not until they get the job done, for 10 years. But we're just going to sim out this first year as the test year, kind of a baseline to see where they're at already. Alright, we're at the Home Run Derby. I also did forget to remind you guys that there will not be any Shohei Ohtani in this video. Obviously, he is an Angels legend, but he's still active, so he doesn't count. That's one of the rules we have. No like automatic starters, but who do we have here? I'm assuming it's Adam Frazier. Don't tell me he's the only one. Yeah, he is the only one. All right, that is ugly. All right, let's finish out the year. All right, they finished 69 and 93, don't make the playoffs. I feel like that is around their base for wins. 6.9 from Trout, 3.8 from Logan O'Hoppe, Nolan with a 2.4, Zach Neto with a 1.7, Frazier with a 1.4, and Peraza with a 1.1. Only one pitcher with 10 wins, and that's Jack. I'm not even gonna try that. 4 pitchers with 10 losses, 38 saves out of Drew Pomeranz, 1.7 out of Grayson Rodriguez, 1 from Jose Soriano, and that is it. Let's go add our first legend. All right, the first legend we are adding is Garrett Anderson. May he rest in peace. This is the MLB Show version. I just beefed his stats to make him a little bit better so that he would be able to do what he did in real life. As you know, considering he was a 293 hitter for his entire career with a couple years in the low 300s. So yeah, hopefully he can come out here, do a job for us, and get us some more wins. All right, we're at the Home Run Derby. Garrett Anderson is here, so I guess that's something. Maybe too many home runs. I mean, who knows? Let's see. He is the starter out in left field, which is good. He's probably our only all-star, to be completely honest. No, Ben Joyce was there, which I think is crazy. Yeah, Garrett Anderson and Ben Joyce are the only two. All right, let's see how they finish out the year. All right, we finished 75 and 87, so a little bit better this year. Garrett Anderson, Mike Trout did great jobs. Mike Trout, Hank Aaron, Garrett Anderson at 54 home runs. We might have to lower him a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Let's take a look at how the guys are doing, or how they did, I should say. Trout with an 8.6. Wow. Garrett Anderson with a 6.3. Neto 1.9. Soler 1.8. Lowe 1.6. O'Hoppe 1.5, and Adam Frazier with a 1.2. Pitching wise, one guy with 10 wins, 4 with 10 losses, 35 saves out of Kirby Yates, 2.7 from Kikuchi, Rodriguez with a 2.1, and Soriano with a 1.2. All right, let's go at our next guy. All right, the next player needs no introduction. It's Nolan Ryan. I mean, arguably the greatest pitcher of all time. Yeah, pretty simple. Garrett Anderson, I left him the way he was. We'll see how it goes over the years. I think just because right now he's the best player on a really bad team, that's why his stats were so inflated. But as time goes on, it should be more like what it's supposed to be. Yeah, let's see if these two guys can somehow lead us to the playoffs. I doubt it. All right, Home Run Derby. No one here, so maybe Garrett Anderson isn't going to, you know, what he's supposed to be. Nolan Ryan's here, though. He is disgusting. I mean, really, is there anything else that needs to be said? I feel like there really isn't. Anyone else? Garrett Anderson is also here. 21 home runs, 279 is okay. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Let's see how they finish off the year. All right, we don't make the playoffs, but we are barely under 500, which I think is great. Nolan Ryan led the league in shutouts. Garrett Anderson is around where he's supposed to be now. So yeah, I think it was just a one-year fluke. 5.3 from Mike Trout, 3.4 from Zach Neto, 2.3 from Nolan, 2.1 from Logan O'Hoppe, 1.9 from Garrett Anderson, 1.4 Peraza. 3 pitchers with 10 wins, 3 with 10 losses, 39 saves out of Robert Stevenson. I like how we haven't had the same closer at all yet. Nolan Ryan with the 4.4, Kikuchi with the 3.5, Jack, not saying it, with a 1.1. Yeah, let's go at our next legend, see if we can somehow make it to the playoffs after this. This player we're adding is Bobby Grich. This is the MLB The Show version. I boosted his stats to reflect his best seasons. So yeah, hopefully he can do a job for us. That's the goal. All right, we're at the home run derby. Garrett Anderson is here. Yeah, we might have to change that a little bit. Who knows? I'm assuming that means he is an all-star. He is. Bobby Grich is as well. No Nolan Ryan, which is definitely interesting to say the least. Ben Joyce is there. Do we have anyone else? Bobby Grich, he's doing very well. For reference, the reason why I boosted his power as much as I did is because in this, what year was it? 1981 year, I think it was a shortened year. He led the league in home runs. He had 22 after 100 games, and you know, I feel like that's just about where he's at now. His batting average is way too high, but yeah, it's supposed to be kind of in the high 2s, low 3s, but it is what it is. Garrett Anderson here as well, like we said. Yeah, let's finish out the year. All right, we managed to do worse, 77 and 85. So that's not good. Nolan Ryan did really okay. Wow, yeah, Garrett Anderson, we're gonna have to fix him a little bit because he's insane. He wins the Hank Aaron MVP batting title, Triple Crown. Yeah, we're gonna lower his stats after this year. Let's see how the guys did. 9 WAR from Garrett Anderson, 8.7 from Bobby Grich, 6.7 from Mike Trout, Moncada with a 1.8 as well as Neto, 1.4 from Peraza, 1.3 from O'Hoppe. Let's see how the pitchers did. Yeah, I mean, they're very meh. Ben Joyce, so the 4th closer that we've had in this video. 3.7 from Nolan Ryan, 2.3 from Jose Soriano, 2.1 from Grayson Rodriguez, 1.8 from Kikuchi, and a 1.1 from Kirby Yates. Let's go at our next legend. All right, the next player we have added is Chuck Finley. I didn't make the player, but I changed his stats. He was absolutely elite in 1990, so I kind of changed his stats to reflect that season as best as I could. So yeah, hopefully he can do a job for us. All right, we're at the home run derby. The team is not doing as well as they need to be. Mike Trout is here out of all the players we have. Bobby Grich, Garrett Anderson, both there. Chuck Finley's here. Wonder who our closer is going to be this year. Saw Bobby Grich, Garrett Anderson, no Mike Trout. That's all right. Let's finish out the year. We need to have a good second half to finally make the playoffs, and we need to start making the playoffs very soon. We managed to get worse, 73 and 89. Obviously, that has a little bit to do with me lowering the other 2 guys, but realistically, come on. Chuck Finley, Rookie of the Year, but nothing else. Need to be better. Yeah, see, this is more like their levels, which is good that we kind of found that happy medium, but we need to be better. Bobby Grich, 6.7, 6.6 from Trout, Garrett Anderson with a 4, 3.3 from Nolan, Logan with a 2.2, Peraza 2, Lowe with a 1.5, Neto, we got to figure it out, bud. Chuck Finley, the only one with 10 wins. Robert Stevenson, finally we have a repeat at closer. Chuck Finley with a 5.2, Nolan Ryan with a 2.7, Grayson Rodriguez 1.5, and Reed Detmers with a 1.2. What is going wrong here? I don't know what's going wrong here, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead, let's add our next legend. All right, the next player we're adding is Troy Glaus. He was absolutely elite in 2000. Obviously, he was World Series MVP in 2002 as well. So, yeah, that is the year they won the World Series, by the way. So, yeah, let's see if he can help us finally make the playoffs. All right, we're at the home run derby. The team is finally doing well. Garrett Anderson and Troy Glaus are here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's more like it. Chuck Finley, Joe Ryan, but no Nolan Ryan. Ben Joyce is here. He is the closer for the year. Troy Glaus, we saw 282, not bad. Zach Neto hitting 301. Garrett Anderson, 340. Yeah, team's doing well. This is finally the year we make the playoffs. It has to be. All right, 92 and 70. We finally make the playoffs. Took long enough. Nolan Ryan, Garrett Anderson. Okay, I lowered his stats. That's just him turning into a beast. Garrett Anderson, Hank Aaron, Chuck Finley, Rookie of the Year, batting title, Garrett Anderson. Team did well, which is good. 8-3 from Garrett Anderson, 5-4 from Bobby Grich, a 5 from Mike Trout, 4-7 from Neto, 4 from Gloss, whatever it is. Hoppy with a 2-8. Pitching wise, we had 4 guys with 10 wins, only 1 with 10 losses, and it's Nolan Ryan. 43 saves out of Ben Joyce is good work. 5-6 from Chuck Finley, Nolan Ryan with a 3-2, Rodriguez with a 1-6, Jack with a 1-4, Pomeranz with a 1-1. Can we get it done in the playoffs? I don't think we will. I think we're still a little bit away, and that would be correct. Let's go add our next legend. All right, we're finally going to bring some stability to the closer role. We are bringing in Troy Percival. Hopefully he can do a job. I didn't make him, but I did boost his stats just a tiny bit. So yeah, hopefully he can do a job for us. I think it's crazy that Troy Percival is no longer in the game. They like to boast about their new legends. Can we just keep adding legends and not removing, triple the amount? It's ridiculous. In Derby, we're just about as good as last year. Troy Glaus doing his thing. Yeah, we're okay. Neto, Glaus, it just means that some of the guys aren't doing as well as they did last year. Troy Percival, 31 saves. That's what we needed to see. Anyone else? Troy Glaus doing a great job. Zach Neto doing a great job. Garrett Anderson out in left field. So not bad. Let's finish out the year, make it back to the playoff. All right, we finished with the exact same record, which is okay. As long as it's not a step back. Nolan Ryan, strikeouts and nothing else. Nolan Ryan, okay, never mind. He wins the Cy Young. 14-8, 387. Maybe should have went to Framber Valdez. Never mind. See how the guys did. Trout with a 7-4, Troy with a 7-1, Bobby Grich with a 5-1, Garrett Anderson 4-9, Nolan with a 2-5, Neto with a 1-3. Pitching wise, we had 5 guys win 10 games, only 1 lost 10 games, which is good. Troy Percival, 47 saves, very solid year from him. 3-6 from Chuck Finley, 3-1 from Nolan Ryan, 2-6 from Jose Soriano, Pomeranz with a 1-2. Yeah, let's see if we can make a deeper run in this postseason. We do immediately, and then we get swept by the Mariners. That's all right. Let's go add our next legend and see if we can finally start, doing some damage. All right, the next player we're adding is also someone who they took out of the game, Tim Salmon. I left Joe Dell's right fielder. If they use him as a DH, they can. I don't particularly care because I have not seen him pop up once in the statistics for WAR. So yeah, didn't make Tim Salmon, but I did change his stats. He was elite in 1995. He hit 330 with 34 home runs. He was 7th for MVP, won a Silver Slugger. He was Rookie of the Year 2 years earlier. So hopefully he can do a great job for us. All right, we're at the Home Run Derby. The team is not doing as well as they should be. Troy Glaus doing his thing. Yeah, we're not even in first. Tim Salmon's doing a great job out in right field. Troy Percival, Troy Glaus, Garrett Anderson is okay. Tim Salmon, he's doing phenomenal. But yeah, I need to see a little more from the team if we're going to make the playoffs and finally win our first World Series. We're kind of running out of time here. We finished with the exact same record once again, which is just absolutely insane at this point. Pitching did okay. No award winners, which I think is crazy. Joe Adele, he is not very good. Glaus with a 5-9, Grich with a 5-6, Salmon with a 5-4, Trout with a 4-7, Garrett Anderson 3-6, Shanuel, I definitely butchered that with a 2-8. Pitching wise, we had 4 guys with 10 wins, none with 10 losses, 43 saves out of Troy Percival, 4.8 from Chuck Finley, 3.4 from Nolan Ryan, 2 from Yusei Kikuchi, 1.9 from Reed Detmers, 1.2 from Troy, and a 1.1 from Jose Soriano. Playoffs, we need to do better as we got eliminated in the first round. All right, let's go add our next player. All right, the next player we're adding, you knew we were going to see him at some point. It is K-Rod, Francisco Rodriguez. Single season record 4 saves at 62. I didn't make the player model, but I did boost the life out of him. He is disgusting. He is technically the greatest closer if you want to think about it, the most in one season, or if you want to, be more technical, it's Mo, but still, greatest closing season of all time. Yeah, he needs to come out here and give us 55 saves, so hopefully he can do that for us. I did move Troy Percival to relief pitcher, so yeah, we should be playoff bound. We should be able to win the World Series this year. All right, we're at the home run derby. The team is doing okay, but we need to do better. Let's see how we are doing. We're first, but we need to be in the 60-win region. Chuck Finley doing a great job. Have not seen Nolan Ryan in a long time. K-Rod, only 23 saves up to this point is not ideal. It is what it is. Do we have anyone else? Bobby Grich, he's going off. Troy Glaus. Nobody. Tim Salmon as well. All right, we need to win the World Series this year. We've got 2 more players left after this, so we are really running out of time here. We finished 1 game worse somehow, which is crazy. I don't know what is going on. Pitching's doing well. Did we have the league leader in saves? We better have. We didn't. Wow. Oh, duh. Well, yeah, that was the whole MLB. Where is K-Rod? Only 37 saves. That is dreadful. Nolan Ryan wins the Cy Young. Chuck Finley, Rookie of the Year. Troy Glaus, second for the MVP. Let's see how we did. Oh, Zach Neto sucks defensively. I didn't even realize that until right now. 7 WAR from Bobby Grich as well as Tim Salmon. 6-5 out of Trout. 6-1 from Troy. 3-1 from Garrett Anderson. 2-5 from Neto. Nolan with the 2-1 and Adam Frazier with a 1-1. Joe Adell is kind of just useless. No offense to him. 3 pitchers with 10 wins. 2 with 10 losses. 37 saves out of K-Rod just doesn't feel like enough. Only 5 blown saves. I feel like it's not that bad, but Chuck Finley with a 5-7, Nolan Ryan with a 4-2, Kikuchi with a 3, 1-9 from Reed Detmers, and K-Rod with a 1-3. So he went down to a 98, which is obviously not ideal. We need to win a World Series. Come on. Take down the Yankees. Royals, it's got to be money. Come on. Royals beat us. Are you kidding me? The Royals suck. How do the Royals shouldn't even make the playoffs, let alone beat us in the playoffs. Their team sucks. Oh my god, let's go add our second to last player. You guys can guess who it is. I knew we were going to see him at some point. It is going to be Vladimir Guerrero. He is in back-to-back Add a Legend Challenge. Obviously, 2005 MVP winner. He was very good. Obviously, very good for the Angels. So, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's see if we can finally win a World Series. He's the second to last player. So, if we can't win it now, next year's our last year. All right, home run derby time. I did forget to mention it, but Tim Salmon is now at short and Zach Neto is at first. So, yeah, hopefully they're doing a job. Nolan Ryan is an all-star finally. Took him long enough to get back here. No K-Rod, that's not a good sign. First base, no Zach Neto. Bobby Grich at second base. No Troy Glaus, no Tim Salmon. Garrett Anderson's here, though, doing a good job. Mike Trout's out there in center field, and Vladdy is also out there. So, hopefully we can finish out this year strong, win our first World Series. We're absolutely nuts so far, so let's hope. All right, it looks like Vlad was a missing piece. We win 110 games. That's exactly what we need to see. We skipped 100 wins, went straight to 110. Nolan Ryan, Chuck Finley do their things. Vladdy led the league in triples. That's funny. That's so funny. Nolan Ryan, Cy Young, Chuck Finley, Rookie of the Year. Nolan Ryan, second for MVP, which is okay. It's very good. Tim Salmon at shortstop did very well. 7.1 from him and Bobby Grich. 7 from Mike Trout. 6.2 from Garrett Anderson. Vlad with a 5. Logan O'Hoppe with a 3.1. Troy Glaus with a 1.9. Zach Neto at first base, only a 0.6. Yeah, not good. 4 pitchers with 10 wins, none with 10 losses. K-Rod with 50 saves. That's better. It's a little better. 5.5 from Chuck Finley, Nolan Ryan with a 4.6, Yasai Kikuchi with a 3, K-Rod with a 1.7, and Jack, I'm not going to try that, with a 1.1. Soriano, Kirby Yates with a 1. We need to win the World Series this year. We're going to have a good shot at least. We sweep Toronto, Vladdy Jr.'s team, and we're going to go down 3-0. We're going to go down 3-1 to the same shitty Royals, and then we lose that series. So we've got 1 year left. 1 year left to win a World Series, or else this is all for nothing. Let's go add our last player and hope for the best. All right, the final player we're adding, the final guy is Jared Weaver. I was fighting with myself over which starting pitcher to add, but we went with Weaver. He's a new legend in this game. He was very good 2010, 2011, 2012. Was top 5 in Cy Young voting all 3 of those years. Led the league in whip and hits per 9, as well as win percentages and wins in 2012. So, yeah, hopefully he can be the missing piece that we need we need to win it now or never. So, yeah. All right, we're at the home run derby. The team is already off to an awful start. I don't even think we're first in our division. We're second, which is not good. Jared Weaver doing a great job. Anyone else? K-Rod doing pretty well. Anyone else? So it looks like our guys, Tim Salmon's there. Our guys are just not doing a job here. Vlad, we hopefully that means we'll get hot in the second half and win a World Series. So let's go see. All right, so we go from 110 wins to 96. We're the 2 seed, which is good. How are the Royals this good? Team did well. Looks like we did have a hot second half. K-Rod delivery man, Jared Weaver Cy Young, Tim Salmon batting title. Only 46 saves out of K-Rod. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see. 10-5 out of Tim Salmon. 5-9 from Garrett Anderson. 5-4 from Vlad. Trout with a 5. Bobby Gertz with a 4.8. Klaus with a 2.4. Ohapi with a 1.4. Neto with a 1.3. Good year from the teams. 4 players with 10 wins. 2 with 10 losses. K-Rod with 46 saves. We saw that already. Jared Weaver with a 4.3. Nolan Ryan with a 3.8. Chuck Finley with a 3.7. K-Rod with a 2.5. Soriano with a 1.1. So, it's now or never. Boston. Okay, we're going to get past them. Kansas City, our arch rivals. They beat us in 7. So, this is the first time that a team has not won a World Series at all. Kansas City knocked us out 3 years in a row. Like, I don't understand. This Kansas City team is not that good. They aren't good. Yet they still manage to do us dirty every single time. But that being said, this is the first time we have not won a World Series. So that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys as always for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and peace.